guys, what's up? It's Paigie Girl here, and welcome to another Friday Night Feels. Um, this video is going to go out to a dear friend of mine who I know has been struggling a little bit, but I know I keep telling them things are gonna get better, and I don't know if they will, but I sure hope so. Um, I wanted to talk about not giving up on yourself and, you know, having the courage to do what you want. Uh, because when I was in high school, I had a teacher, a history teacher. This was 10th grade, and he was like my favorite teacher of all time. And uh, he, like, towards the end of the year, he wasn't very nice to me. And I remember um, just things weren't great, but I was trying to make the best of it, and I was still going to school every day. And in my yearbook, he put, because I was 10th grade, so I would have only had 2 more years left, but he put have fun in the next 3 years, and that the next this 5 years of high school isn't going to take too long. And I'm just like, why would you put that, in someone's yearbook so that they're going to get held back? And like, I'm a natural redhead, and we had this joke about gingers or whatever, and he always called me a ginger, and I hated it. Hated it. And in my yearbook, he wrote the word gingers, and then he put a circle and like X'd it out. And like, he mentioned my brother in it too, and was kind of just like, why can't you be more like your brother or something? And then he told me one day I was having a really bad day, and he was like, you know what, Paige, like, if you don't get your stuff together, you're just gonna be flipping hamburgers at McDonald's for the rest of your life. He's like, that's all you're gonna do. He told me, like, I don't know. Now that I say it out loud, it doesn't hurt that bad, but like, he said it in such a way that sounded like he meant it. Like, not even if I do, like, he actually said, all you're gonna do in life is flip hamburgers. Because like, he didn't see any potential in me or anything. And that really got to me, and that made me strive to do better. So like, the next 2 years, I worked my living butt off to get good grades. And now I'm in school, and I'm studying to become a doctor. So, not only to prove him wrong, but to, like, make sure whatever future family I have, will have better than the hard times that I've had. Um, like, I've lived a really good life, like, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just like, things that happen, you don't want that for your future family. And like, maybe one bad thing might have happened, like, I'm just gonna try everything I can so it doesn't happen in my future family. And I think that has to go for a lot of people too. Like, you want to work as hard as you can, and even though people are gonna like bring you down and stuff, you have to, know that you can pull through it. And like, going back to my friend who I'm dedicating this for, I talked to him about this, and he was like, obviously that teacher didn't know you, because you're so much more than that. And me and him weren't really friends in high school, but he's like, from that little bit that I didn't know about you, you weren't a bad person. And he's like, you always seemed like a good kid to me, like, you didn't seem like the rebel type to always get in trouble. You seem like you always had good grades. And maybe you might seem that way, and maybe you didn't, or you did, or you fell off track for a little bit. Just know you can do it. And I know for my friend, like, I know you're probably watching this, like, you can do it too. And I know it's really hard, and it's easier said than done, but it's gonna take time, and you can do it. No matter what's going on, I know life's hard, and certain things get in the way, whether it's people or um, certain family values or whatever. I know it's hard to choose between something that you love doing and something that your family wants you to do. Um, it's kind of like me wanting like a Ferrari or moving out of state. Everyone's like, "Oh, you've never like," because I want to move to Pennsylvania, and everyone's like, "Oh, why do you want to live there? Like, you've never lived in snow and this and this." And it's just like, what if it's for like the experience, like, or people are like, "Oh, you'll never get a Ferrari," or like, I had a security guard at my school who pretty much everyone was friends with, but I worked with him in the office, so I saw him every day and got to talk to him, and we got to know each other, and he was like, Ferraris aren't for girls. He's like, you'll never get it up to speed. And like, Ferraris are like my most favorite thing, like favorite car in the world. And to hear that just really hurt, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Even like my mom is living proof, because when she was in high school, everyone was like, oh, you won't get a Corvette, you won't have a fancy car, whatever. And after high school, she worked her butt off to get one, and she got it, and she kept it. And, I think that's pretty cool, seeing it in person that you can actually achieve something that someone said you couldn't do. And, I just hope one day I can go back to that teacher, or I'll run into him at the doctor's one day, when I'm working on his heart or something, and be like, yeah, you told me I would be flipping hamburgers at McDonald's for the rest of my life, and guess what? I'm your doctor. Or, just be like, everything you thought about me is wrong, you know? So, yeah, so just keep your head up, guys. And no matter what, if you're watching this and you thought of something, like something came into your head about a situation that you're going through that, this talk triggered, I really hope it kind of helped, or that you can see it in a better way, and that that it's gonna get better. It's gotta get worse before it can get better, or it gets even better than it is now. And even if it's good now, like, just good things happen to good people. Good things also happen to bad people, but I also believe in karma. So if you do good, you're gonna get good out of it. So that's just, I don't know, what I believe in. So those are my Friday night feels. Keep your head up, guys, girls, everyone, no matter what you're dealing with. I really hope the best for you, and I will see you next week. Good night, guys.